Kwa majina naitwa David Moko. Unatuona tu sisi tuko hapa hivi. Tuko kama ndugu na pale tulikuwa machokora.
Yaani vijana mtaani.
Yaani vijana tu ni kama kwao walijisahau.
Yaani wazazi wetu wana wajiezi, tulikuja hospitali kwa na jiezi.
Nyumbani ni kama mwingine anaweza toa nyumbani chakula hakuna. Mwingine aona analetea tu mzazi straight kwa
manguo
kwa
masomo hata hakuna kusoma. Yaani unaweza kaa tu nyumbani unatafuta tu scrap. Hakuna kitu unafikiria.
Unaambia shule leo lakini kesho unakisha pesa ya school fees na hakuna. Sasa hiyo atoroka.
Unaweza kusema
life sisi ilikuwa ukienda tuseme kaa majioni. Mchana utakuwa na raha. Lakini makambi pia wanakuwa neno. Ikifika jioni haona pa kulala.
Unapigwa ukienda kukutana kwa kanje kwa barabara wanakupiga tu marungu. Ni kama hata hakuna. Yaani anakuona kama ni mnyama. Hakuna kitu unaweza fanya.
Hauna viatu ya kuvaa, hauna manguo.
Mimi nakudunga, chupa nakukata.
Ukienda kwa duka mwindi kudodi hapo mbele, soja anakutoa na nyaunyo, huku unakutana na makanja na kurudisha tena kwa shida.
Wewe mtu akupea kazi ngumu, pesa ni kidogo.
Ukitana.
Ukienda kuomba pesa, mtu anakupiga.
Kama nakwambia na shule na ukienda shule ujiezi, tena kurudi tena hapo town tena.
Kuvunja mkono.
Mtu akupiga runga.
Kanjo mwingine anataka kutoboa macho.
Mwingine naye ananipiga nyaunyo hapa. Sio unaiona hapa hiyo.
Mimi kuna siku nilienda kudandia gari. Kumbe gari inapita mbio. Ikapita kwa babu sijui sasa nilikuwa ninapeleka na mpapa. Sasa kujuka. Nikakatika hivi uso.
Hiyo hali ya kudandia gari si ati mtu anaenda kudandia juu anampenda. Hana transport. Yenye unaenda nayo unaweza pigiwa na wakora kwa barabara.
Everyone, my name is Samuel Kimani. I'm the director of Tumaini Innovation Center. Tumaini is a community-based organization that focuses on supporting street children to abandon street life. And we've been working with this population for the last 7 years. And it's been a wonderful journey with a lot of lessons, a lot of challenges, but plus a lot of successes in supporting as many kids as possible that we can handle to get out of the school. We started as a day center where the street children and young people on the street would come over to the center, get a place to rest, wash, play, and also get informal education, preparation to take them back home and into schools in their communities. We did this for about 4 years, but we had a lot of challenges. We placed about 28 kids back into primary schools back at their homes, and a lot of these kids came back. We actually realized by the time those 4 years were over, we had only 11 kids still in school. So we went back to the population and said we've had a lot of failure, almost 80% failure in getting you off the street and to permanently stay back home and into schools. And the population told us that it's much easier if we had a school that understood our needs and challenges, a school that will train us on skills, and a way that we could get those skills to earn a livelihood as soon as possible, instead of going back into the traditional schools and staying for far too long. So we started the Tumaini Innovation Center in 2015 and started with 10 boys, and now we have 15 of them. And we've had a good journey in supporting them with rehabilitation, provision of basic education, provision of vocational training, and supporting them to get a livelihood off the school. But then they have not yet graduated, and that's where for us as an organization we thought it was very important to have mentors that are already outside there in the community that can support our kids with the skills that we provided to them to be able to exit our program and to be successful outside there. And so we started the mentorship program in conjunction with the Moi University School of Medicine and the BSI group, and we are now in the process of writing it up and getting mentors. We've already started with other mentors, but in a very informal way, and we want to formalize it. And we are learning a lot from both the community, the students, and our boys here at the center. And we look forward to a very successful mentorship program that will support our boys to exit from Tumaini and be able to be outside there earning a livelihood of their own. Thank you very much.
The B-Side Moi team thus partnered with Tumaini Children's Innovation Center to develop a sustainable mentorship program that promotes the holistic development of youth derived from troubled social and economic backgrounds. As the immediate basic needs such as healthcare, food security, and access to education and technical skills are being met by the concept of Tumaini, we wanted to establish a mentorship program that would bridge the gap between the community and these children, helping to ultimately facilitate their integration into society, where they were once sidelined away from. We thus believed in establishing a mentorship program in this setup so as to provide an avenue for the children to be able to engage with individuals in society who showed a genuine concern for their well-being and social development, while developing a sense of confidence and trust towards the society around them, which they have thus far been hesitant towards due to past experiences of social stigmatization and neglect. Furthermore, we believe that such a program would therefore augment the provision of the concept of a safe space, where the children would be truly able to express themselves freely without any fear of judgment or stigma. At the same time, we believe the mentorship program would allow the children to be able to ultimately realize their true goals and potentials with support and guidance of individuals whom they can confide in as one of their peers rather than considering them figures of authority. Thus far, the goals of the program have therefore been to promote the interaction between the socially neglected and stigmatized youth with individuals who bring in a changed perspective towards the society around them, to promote the personal development at both mentor and mentee level through the interaction of individuals coming from varying social and cultural backgrounds, to promote the sharing of knowledge, ideas, thoughts processes, attitudes between individuals of various experience backgrounds so as to generate solutions for the various common problems that are being faced at the community level around us. And finally, to conceptualize how marginalized youths in other settings can ultimately be approached and interacted with, thus perceiving this particular project to be a stepping stone for much more diverse mentorship programs ahead. The current mentorship model being implemented takes into consideration an element of flexibility within its framework such that progress in the program can be quantified and mentors and mentees can be able to maintain the mentorship relationship even if one or the other chooses to drop out for whatever reasons. The model that we are choosing to implement is basically comprising of 4 basic elements that underlie its basic structure. The first one is mentor recruitment. This would involve bringing in individuals who would display a significant degree of dedication, motivation, and the skill set and ability necessary to be able to provide mentorship to the youth. It would be a highly scrutinized process, of course, as the prospective mentees in the program are individuals who have faced troubled emotional backgrounds in the past, and therefore mentors who would wish to enroll would need to be highly considerate of these issues to be able to build a successful relationship. The mentor's roles in this program would be diverse, from simply engaging with the mentee in their daily routine activities to other cases simply being there for the youth whenever they feel that they need someone to talk to. In addition, the mentors would need to develop an attitude of independence and self-sufficiency in the mentee by the end of the program. And ultimately also, the goal is that the entire relationship will be sort of a sibling relationship being established, such that the mentee will ultimately be able to see their mentor as a big brother or sister. The other major component of the model is actually the training and standardization of mentors. Pre-service training to all mentors enrolling in the program will be conducted to ensure that a common ground on the goals and objectives that the center and the mentorship program hope to achieve are shared equally. This will involve an input from local experts with backgrounds in working with marginalized youth, as well as training based on case scenarios that would reflect real-life situations that a mentor would be exposed to as part of their relationship as a mentor. In addition, training of trainers and mentors would be conducted prior because it would help quantify as well on paper the sharing of a common goal or standpoint from where the mentors will ultimately kick off their mentorship relationship with their mentee. Another critical component of the mentorship relationship is the area of building relationships between mentor and mentee. It remains one of the most critical areas of the program, as the success of the entire mentorship program will lie solely upon the integrity and strength of a relationship that's established between mentor and mentee. So far, effective means in promoting the building of relationships that are being explored include various activities, such as participating in the daily routine activities of the children, and in other cases engaging in the children in other common activities such as play. So, for example, we've been having sessions with them where we simply go and play soccer with them. This has proved to be a very important activity in helping to break the barrier of mistrust between these children and ourselves, and it's helping us to grow closer to them, to the point at which we can be able to build a significant degree of rapport that we can be able to effectively kick off the mentorship relationship. Finally, another critical component is the goal setting as part of the mentorship program. This simply entails an outline of the goals that would need to be accomplished over a period of time, both in the short term and ultimately in the long term, out of the entire mentorship relationship as well. It would also include periodic assessments of progress that are made in realization of these goals that have been set between mentee and mentor. And finally, of course, the most important part, celebrations on having helped a mentee to ultimately realize their goals as required in the end. Along each step of this program, effective monitoring and evaluation strategies will be conducted so as to help ensure an appropriate analysis can be made along the way, such that if necessary, changes need to be made to restructure the program to better fit the needs of the mentee as well as the mentor. These can be made in due time as such. In addition, this will also help to overcome any specific challenges or setbacks that individual mentors and mentees may face, which can be reversed as well. The means of evaluation that are being explored include things like group discussions to include both mentors as well as mentees, pre and post assessments administered towards mentees so as to be able to realize and quantify what changes have been made in the various knowledge and thought processes and ideas that the children have thus far, as well as use of other self and peer evaluations that would be made. In addition, assessment tools will be standardized across the board to help to benchmark and the progress and outline future expectations from the individual mentoring relationship that will be made.
Since we come into Tumaini, we have changed. Even the community people saw us. They never knew we were going to change like this. The first time they saw us, it's like those are they are still street boys, but now we are good. We have changed. We are okay. We have changed. We have a lot of mentors. They have mentored us. Until now we have changed. We have a lot of friends coming from outside helping us to change, giving us, to encourage us, to tell us a little more things about life. This life outside, and you can succeed. You can have a goal or a dream and you'll be okay. And then they also tell us to be brothers keepers. We're all brothers. We're coming from the same society. Even if we are coming from the street, we don't have a same mother, different parents, but we're all brothers. And then in case of anything like to improve the Tumaini, we could like to build a Tumaini to be bigger, and then so the brothers from out, they can join us. So they are struggling out there, we know that because we have been through there. So we can want them to come here. So when they see us, they just want to stay with us because we are their brothers. And then thank you for all those guys, the visitors are coming for Tumaini because they are giving us a good mentor. They have mentored us. They give us a little thing that helping us in education, our career, an activity. They are coming to play. They are coming to counsel us. We're just talking like brothers, big brothers and small brothers. And we are thank you for that, and that's all.
Ultimately, we thus believe that the mentorship program provides a perfect opportunity to help promote the interaction of individuals from differing social and cultural backgrounds, promoting the development of cross-community networks that facilitate the generation and exchange of ideas, knowledge and thought processes, all for the betterment of the community around us. The program being established is a relatively new initiative for both the center and the BSI team, and thus challenges faced along the way will provide perfect opportunities on how to improve and fine-tune the program to realize its ultimate goals better. Thank you.